My name is Will Powell and I work with the African Wildlife Foundation Canines for Conservation Programme. We train dogs and dog handlers for wildlife authorities across Africa in a number of countries to detect illegal wildlife products at their ports and airports. We work with countries that have issues with illegal wildlife trafficking and poaching. And we work with governments in those countries to put in place dog teams to try and reduce trafficking and poaching. We have a group of 16 handlers here from the Department of Wildlife and National Parks in Botswana. These guys were working in the department as rangers and had different roles. They're now here for about 10 weeks to work with my guys and my team to learn everything that they can about being a handler before they go back to Botswana. So when the handlers first came, some of the guys, they knew about dogs, but they weren't very familiar with them. Seeing them here after a few weeks, their relationship has changed so much. Now you see them and they cuddle and they chat and they natter and they scratch the dog behind their ear, and that's what we're looking for. For me, it's really important because it's that bond which is going to cement the dog team and make sure that their work in the future continues in the right way.
My name is Ishmael Mwanitsi. I come from Botswana. I'm a member of the Department of Wildlife and National Parks in Botswana, and I'm the commander of the newly formed canine unit within the Department of Wildlife and National Parks. Here in Tanzania, or at CSSI, there is a big difference from I'll say the culture of training dogs. Here, there is more of like, love your dog more for you to get the best out of it.
One of the important stages of training is to teach the dog and handlers how to search around cars and vehicles. It's not always going to be their main thing that they're searching, but it's one of the areas they're going to be working on at, let's say, checkpoints and at the borders. And we use it as a sort of building block where we can fine-tune the timing and the handler skills. So we take these old cars and we hide pieces of ivory in different spots in what we called productive areas. And these are areas where we want the dogs to search. And then we get the handlers to go around these cars with their dogs, working together as teams. Handling a dog is a bit like a dance. If you dance well together, the timing is right and nobody's stepping on each other's toes, it all goes well. But if they get in each other's way, the handler's stepping on their partner's feet and it's a bit of a mess, the dance is not much fun. So while the majority of training with the dogs and their handlers is practical, the classroom work we do and the theory is really important. If you have a dog who's suffering from heat stroke and you continue to try and work in the hot environment, you're just going to continue to have problems. Things like first aid, and we cover the health of the dogs, and then all the things that they need to know and understand about their dogs and their work when they're out in the field, and make sure that they're able to do their job as efficiently as they can.
My name is Happy Richard Oti. I come from Uganda. I was trained as a dog handler by Will. I have been working in many parts of the world as a dog handler and a trainer. And in fact, I'm privileged that I have come back here after 11 years to join African Wildlife Foundation to help train many people from different parts of Africa to stop poaching. So what I'm trying to do here is to make sure I give the knowledge, the care. So if we don't fight to stop poaching and poaching, then our future generation, for instance, our children, where will they find the animals, the elephants from? Where are they going to find the rhinos if they are wiped out?
So the dogs we use for this project, they come from Europe. They come from Holland, from the Czech Republic, from Poland, and some of our spaniels come from the UK. I'm a shepherd man so I speak shepherd better than I speak any other dog language. And when we're looking at dogs, when we're looking to select dogs, one of the things I always say is that we're looking for dogs that will come into a room and as if they're going to come in and say hi to everybody and shake everybody by the hand.
Firstly, I would like to say my Department of Wildlife and National Parks and the government of Botswana, I applaud them for taking this initiative that came with AWF to ensure that we face the challenges that our wildlife is facing, to ensure that the future of the country and the future of the wildlife don't remain at stake. I would like to see this project bringing up a canine unit which adheres to high international standards, which even other law enforcement agencies will like to come to see or will like to know how did it came about.
For me, this is more than just a job. It's a way of life. And the joy of watching a handler connecting with his dog, watching my technical advisors, guys like Happy and my other guys from other countries who I've trained 10, 12 years ago, or even more, seeing them passing on the really good stuff and the care and the really important things, and that to me is really exciting. There's a group of amazing people, amazing characters who really get it, and I have faith that they will carry the torch and keep it going and do their level best to make this whole thing a success. This entire project is pretty simple. It's dog technology. It's been around for a long time. You know, there's man's best friend. We've evolved together over the centuries, and we're now working together to help save the future of wildlife on this continent. It's a collaboration of so many different things. The people of Botswana, the vision of AWF and its supporters, and this gives us hope that this simple, age-old relationship between a man and his dog can change the future of wildlife in Africa.